Today for Teacher Read Aloud, I'm going to read Piggy Goes to Town. I need to remind you that reading rate is the speed at which a person reads, and a good reader doesn't read too slowly or too quickly. Sometimes you need to adjust your rate based on the text you are reading. Sometimes when you read the dialogue a little faster than the other parts of the text, sometimes you will read dialogue or the things that people say faster than other parts of the text. So I'm going to model this in Piggy Goes to Town. Well, aren't you the best little piggy in the world? Squeak, squeak, squeak. Yes, you are. You know you are. So went the silly conversations between Kay and her beloved Piggy, a chubby guinea pig who currently resided in a spacious cage in a spacious backyard. The cage was set against a tall chain-link fence, dense with lush ivy that cascaded into Piggy's abode. Kay had filled Piggy's home with color and shade. Every day she loaded Piggy's food dishes with juicy nibbles. Any guinea pig would agree that this was the loveliest of living arrangements. As grateful as Piggy was for his lush surroundings and his loving owner, he was curious. He could hear rustling and sniffing on the other side of the fence. What was that? He had to find out. One day, after Kay went off to school and left him, Piggy skittered about his cage, thinking. Round and round and round he went, thinking of a way out. He stopped. There was that sound again. That sound inspired Piggy. He had to see the other side. With his snout he managed to lift the door of the cage, grunting from the effort. He popped out and rolled onto the cool grass. As he lay on his back, Piggy marveled at his first glimpse of the sky. A warm blue blanket that stretched out forever. Could he possibly experience any more pleasure than this? Yes, and it lay on the other side of that fence. Perhaps it was soft, rotted leaves to roll around in, or better yet, plump, ripe figs scattered on the ground, warm and juicy in the sun. Oh, how he loved figs! Piggy scampered to the ivy and began gnawing through the dense foliage. When he finally arrived at the chain-link fence, he found a hole and squeezed through. Eek! Squealed Piggy, as he stared up into the nostrils of a huge wet nose. It was Buster, the neighbor's dog. "Why, hello, little fellow, we finally meet," said Buster. Buster's efforts to make friends with his next-door neighbor were sincere. He just wanted to get to know Piggy, but Piggy, unaccustomed to being sniffed at such close range, shivered in terror. He ran back to the fence and shot through the hole, back to the comfort of his leafy cage. There Piggy lay quietly for the rest of the day, awaiting a happy reunion with his dear, sweet Kay. Now I want you to think about what you just heard. We're going to check for comprehension, see if you understood the story I read to you. Make sure to pause the video after I ask each question and discuss it with your learning adult at home. What events take place just before Piggy rolls onto the grass? What does Piggy think he's going to find on the other side of the fence? What does Piggy do when he meets the animal that makes the sound? What did you learn about Piggy from this selection?